Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. This is my first video. I've been meaning to do this forever, but I kept waiting because I was gonna borrow my brother-in-law's like fancy camera, but it just kept not happening and not happening and going longer and longer, and so I just decided I'm just gonna do this. So this is on my husband's iPad, so don't mind the quality here. But as I said on my Instagram, I wanted to talk about ColourPop today. So about, I think 2 months ago, I decided I want to try out some ColourPop products. And so I tried a few eyeshadows and some lippy sticks and a lip liner and an ultra satin lip. So I want to just talk with you guys about that today and kind of like what my thoughts have been and if I would recommend it to you. So let's talk about eyeshadows first, because I was kind of a dork with eyeshadows. Like, do you ever, like, you don't, like, I hate spending money, but it's like, you finally get some and you're like, okay, maybe this can be set aside for makeup. Like, maybe that's okay, and then you actually go and buy it, and then you make a bad choice because you're a dork like me. So that's the case with two of these eyeshadows today. So they come in this kind of packaging, which is, ooh, sorry, that's a little bright. Okay. So it's really cute. It just says Super Shock on it. And I want to be honest, I feel like these colors were a little bit different looking on the website. Like, especially this blue one I'm going to show you first. It's called Hydroplane. Can you see that? Okay. But it looked like a little bit more greeny blue. And as you can see, this is like aqua blue. Really intense. And then the other color I got that's kind of like that is called Ignition, which is like a pretty lavender, and I feel like it looked pretty much like it did online, so it wasn't that much different. Let me see if you can see that again. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I bought these, and the first thing that's like crazy about ColourPop eyeshadows is like I don't know if you'd call it the texture, consistency. Like it's hard to describe what these feel like without touching them, but they're very squishy, like almost, I don't know, spongish. Like they just kind of feel wet in a weird way. It's not bad. It's just super different. I'd never ever used an eyeshadow like that before. So I want to talk about Hydroplane first. I mean, it is a really pretty color. Let me swatch it for you here. Can you see that? Like, it's not bad at all. The thing that I was kind of surprised with these two, which I probably needed to like educate myself a little bit better, was these have chunky glitter in them, and I just thought it was going to be like more of like a sheen. Then I'm not good at swatching yet, guys. This is new for me. But there's the lavender. It looks a lot prettier. Like, it looks a little different on my hand than it does in the pot, as you can see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they both have chunky glitter, and for some reason I didn't think that they were gonna have chunky glitter. I guess I'm a dork for that, but I'm just not as big a fan like of chunky glitter. I'd rather have like tiny flecks of glitter or just a sheen. So that was kind of a disappointment, because it makes me, I mean, these are already kind of wild colors, right? And so, I mean, these are like something I would wear as like a 12-year-old, which, so if you're 12, like in your teens, these are such fun colors you can play with. But for me, it was like the chunky glitter kind of pushed it over the top, and they just weren't quite the colors I thought they were going to be. And so, like, I like them, but this is where it comes to me being dumb when I actually spend money on makeup. I just don't really know, like, when I'm going to use them. Because I was wanting to use them, like, as a lid color. Like, something fun. But they're just a little bit too chunky, glittery, and, I don't know, sparkly for me. They're pretty good for like a pop of color under the eye, so they could be good for that, but I would probably recommend these for maybe someone that's a little bit younger, when you can be playful like that. And these colors are especially perfect. Like, how cute are these, really? So that is those two eyeshadows. I'm gonna go on to the next eyeshadow, but I forgot to get stuff to clean up my swatches, so I'll be right back. The next color I bought is called Central Perk. Isn't that funny? And it comes in a cute packaging like this. I put them all back in their boxes, but I thought you might want to see them because they're cute. This was recommended by Kathleen Lights, and this is like, it looks more brown in the video, it looks like, when I'm looking, but it's like a deep, deep kind of crimson with like brown undertones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get better explaining this stuff to you guys too, but you can always get on the website and look. So let me swatch this for you. again. I'm gonna have to figure out this whole swatching thing. But, so can you see that pretty good? And I still feel like, oh, I can't go closer. It's too bright. I'm using all natural lighting because, guys, I don't have anything for doing this. I'm really just starting from scratch here. But it's just like a pretty red with like a really strong warm brown undertone. And it could be, I feel like, an intimidating color to some people, but I don't think you should be scared. Like, it's gorgeous. It's definitely my favorite out of all the eyeshadows I bought. And if you're maybe a little bit more timid with working with it at first, like, this is a great color to like pop under the outer crease of your eye, or even if you're just doing like your inner V and you want something like a little deeper to give it a little bit more, I don't know, texture and depth to your eye look. This is perfect. So I highly, highly recommend Central Perk. Let's move on to lip stuff, which I have to say was like my favorite part of what I got. I just got a dark red lip liner just because I have this addiction to like vampy colors. You know, like how people are always like, you know, you have a daytime look and a nighttime look because you don't want to be too intense. And I'm pretty sure that that was like broken in me because I just like really dark colors, especially vampy colors. I always have. But this is my Lippie stick eyeliner. I'm sorry that it's so bright, guys. Is that better at all? Kind of. This is just like a rich, dark, 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 kind of wine red. You can see I've been using it already. But I like it. It's really creamy. But the weird thing is when I put this on, is like I can see all the cracks in my, like if I go like this, or if I just put it on like normal, if I smile at all, there's like cracks where it's not. And so I have to like do crazy face to like put it on. And it's so creamy. I feel like it slides around a bit when it's on my lips. So I'm not sure if I'm sold on that. I actually have yet to find like a lip liner that I absolutely love. So if you guys have recommendations of like ones you've tried that are like awesome, that'd be great, because I feel like I keep using lip liners, but I feel like I still get like feathering, especially like up here, which is not cool. And I know sometimes that can be the lip product too, but I'm like using products that usually everyone's like, oh, it doesn't feather, it doesn't bleed. So I don't know, maybe it's my lip liner. So if you have recommendations on that, that'd be awesome. Okay, let's go to Lippie Stix. I decided to try two. Here's the packaging, and you can't really see a thing, can you? Sorry about that, guys. So this is like a dark, dark, dark red. It's kind of got like a brownie wine, I don't even know if that works together, but brownie wine undertow. It's called Chateau. And, oh, I said that all weird, like I'm cool. So I don't know how well you can see that, but it is just like an absolutely gorgeous, it looks more brown than red here, but it really is like a beautiful, deep, 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 not messing around red. So if you're not brave for darker colors, probably wouldn't recommend starting out with this. I wasn't sure I was going to like this because of kind of the experience I had with the other formula, which I'll talk about now, and then I'll loop back to this one. So the other one I bought was Aquarius, and this was also recommended by Kathleen Lights. But I'm trying to get better. Like, I've never been a person to wear like lip products. I never have. I just like doing the eyes, I guess, mostly is like my thing. So I've been trying like in the last few months to branch out and start using lip products and adding that cherry on top, because it really does complete a look. And then again, I'm like addicted to reds and like dark vampy colors, and so I'm trying to branch out and do more like neutral colors. And so this was my attempt, as I bought Aquarius. Can you see that? It's kind of like a nudie brown. And guys, I wish I had like had a camera on when I first opened this, because it smells so good. Like, it smells like caramel. You know, like those little candies that are like, they have they're suckers and they have caramel on the outside and then that green like sour apple candy on the inside. It smells like that. It smells so good. Here I am smelling it, being so awkward, and I didn't even show you the color. So you can see that that's like a nice nudie brown. And I like it. Like, I do like the color. So this is really good. I like it. It's so creamy and like just feels so good on your lips. The only thing that I don't really like is I feel like it comes off really fast, and it's like Deluxes. Like, this is a lippy stick. It's not gonna just stay on forever. So it's definitely like, it's so creamy, like it comes off really fast. So you're gonna have to be reapplying it throughout the day. But if that doesn't bother you, then it's not an issue. We ain't got nothing to talk about. But for me, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I still take it with me to like school and stick it in my backpack, and I'm like that awkward person in class. It's like putting on my lipstick in class. So the last product that I saved was my absolute favorite out of everything that I purchased. Like, and I'm so surprised. I did not think it was going to be my favorite. Again, like I get kind of nervous like when I go to buy stuff and then I make stupid decisions sometimes. So the last thing I bought was an Ultra Satin lipstick, right? Ultra Satin liquid lipstick. It's called Panda is the color. I mean, I'm sure you can't see that, but that's okay. I think this one was also recommended by Kathleen Lights in her like second must-have ColourPops video. I'm not sure, but I think it was. And it's a very berry, as you can see, like a berry color tone. Look at, I've like already worn off the writing because I've like seriously been like, this just goes in my purse, goes in my backpack, goes in my pocket. Like I take this, it's my go-to now. It really is. But it's a nice berry tone, and so you think it's going to be pretty light when you see it in the tube, but oh, I didn't swatch those other ones for you. Guys, I will do that. Let me swatch this one first because it's my favorite. But it's a lot darker when it's on the lip than it actually looks like in person. And I've never really swatched lipstick before, so if this looks patchy, let me just tell you now, it's not patchy. It goes on really good. There it is. Do you see like how gorgeous that berry tone is? Like I'm like staring at it in the screen because it's so beautiful. But it's just such a pretty, deep, rich berry tone. And as you can see, like it does look, well, I guess it doesn't look too much darker. Okay guys, I'm weird. I thought it looked lighter in the tube than it does on my lips, but it looks pretty close. So, I realized I hadn't swatched any of the other ones for you, so I'm going to swatch them really quick. First I'm going to do Chateau, just so you can kind of see like the difference in the color between that and Panda. That, you know, Panda's a very, I mean, berry, I guess you'd say purple undertone, where Chateau is, I mean, it's a deep, deep red, but you can see it has a lot more of like a rich brown in it. And I do find that Chateau, when you put it on, can be a little bit patchy. And so I definitely recommend like use a lip liner under it, which I use Notion, which is why I bought Notion, because I thought it would be kind of like a good, I don't know if this twists up. There we go. I thought it'd be a good like go-between for Panda and Chateau, because again, I don't have many lip products. Notion's definitely more of a berry color, so I have to kind of make it work with Chateau. So there's Notion, there's Chateau, and there's Panda. So again, Notion's like a lot more berryish too. But with Chateau, it does go on patchy, but if you work with it and you're careful about how you apply it, it's not bad at all. And then the thing that I like about Chateau more than I like about Aquarius is that Chateau dries down matte, and it's like one that I have Aquarius mixed with something else on right now, so I can't like, because you know it'd get everywhere. But with Chateau, it kind of dries down matte and it doesn't come off, which is what I love about Panda, the berry one, which I'll get back to again. I'm sorry, this is kind of scattered, guys. All right, so there is Aquarius. It's kind of a caramely, nudie brown, and again, it's just super creamy, but I definitely like that Chateau dries down matte and stays on more. So I was talking about Panda, and that when I'm going out, and I know that I'm going to be out a long time and don't want to have to stress about, you know, is my lipstick coming off, does it look good? Like Panda is what I wear, because it just goes on, and yeah, it's not completely matte, but I mean you can like touch your fingers to it and pull it off, and like it's not, there's not really going to be anything there. So like I can eat with it and drink with it, and if it's just like a little bit of food and stuff, then I don't even have to reapply anything. But like if I'm eating like a whole dinner, then definitely got to reapply it. I usually don't have it come off on like my cups and stuff, but again, I think it depends on how much you put on. Like I read some reviews on ColourPop for this, and some of them were negative, and I can't remember what they were all about now. But it was like something like it doesn't dry down enough or something like that. I mean, if you're heavy-handed with this and you just layer this up, first of all, it's going to change the color a lot. Like it is going to get darker and darker and darker, but it's not going to really dry. So, I mean, and you get plenty of color payoff with just like a normal application on it. So yes, this is my go-to. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna try other Ultra Satin lip. I haven't done the matte lip one yet, which I'd probably think I would like, but I definitely want to try other colors in the Ultra Satin lip range. I would highly recommend those. I like the Lippie sticks, and like I definitely I use them. Like I use Aquarius almost every day. Like today I have it because I don't really have like a peachy color, which I don't know if this looks peachy. Like my shirt kind of looks orange in this, and it's like actually like kind of a pinky peach. So this is supposed to be kind of like a pinky peach color, and so I mixed Aquarius with this CoverGirl, what's it called? CoverGirl Jumbo Gloss Balm Cream in this like, whew, crazy pink, and got this color. Okay, so maybe I'll just do a recap because I know that I've been so jumping around. I'm sorry, guys. The Hydroplane and Ignition, these two bright colors here, they are really nice. Like they go on good. I almost sometimes put them on with my finger rather than a brush because they just go on good that way. They're a little bit more intense. I definitely like the formula. I like how creamy it is. I like how it goes on. I like how it wears. But there's just way too much glitter in these for me. I mean, there's chunky glitter for one, and then there's fine glitter as well. Like if you could see my hand really good right now, like it's just, there's just glitter everywhere. And like as you wear it throughout the day, even if you're pretty careful about like cleaning up and doing your face makeup after, like it's just glitter bomb city, and I'm not about that life. I'm more like of a matte girl. I like my matte looks, and maybe a sheen, maybe a little tiny sparkle, but not big. And then Central Park, highly recommend this. I mean, you're probably not going to do this as a lid look unless you're going for like an intense smoky eye, but definitely for like under the eye here and for your inner corners, fabulous. Love it. Aquarius, also good, so creamy, smells so good. I want to eat it every time I put it on. I don't like how I have to apply it so much, but I do love the color, love the smell. I'm gonna keep using it. Notion, not sold on these. I mean, they're a little too creamy for me. I feel like they don't do what I want a lip liner to do. So again, if you have recommendations, please list them below. And then Chateau, love Chateau. It is definitely an intense look, so I don't wear it as much because it is such an intense, dark, deep, lovely, love it red. It is a little patchy, so you have to like make sure you prep your lips good well and use a lip liner, but then once it's on, it stayed on way better. And then of course, my very favorite is Panda. I love Panda. But overall, I would highly recommend ColourPop. I know it's kind of hard to believe that maybe it could be that good of a product because it's so affordable. I mean, like this was $6, I think. I think the Lippie sticks were $5. I think the lip liner was $5, and then I think these were like $5 or $6 too. It's just so affordable. And then I signed up for emails, so then I got like $5 off. So pretty much I got one eyeshadow free, and they're always doing good deals, and when stuff's on sale, like just go for it. So far I'm really impressed. I thought it would be too good to be true with them, but I definitely, so far from what I've tried out of their line, like I really like their product. But yeah, that's my thoughts overall. I would say if you are especially beginning out with makeup, like if you're in your early teens and you're starting on makeup, or even if you're not in your teens and you're kind of newer to makeup, I would highly recommend ColourPop. I mean, they have good formulas, great colors, amazing prices. I mean, cannot complain about those prices. And it's like free shipping for $30, which I think this whole bundle, like I made sure it was $30. And like I got a lot of products. I got 3 eyeshadows, I got 2 Lippie sticks, a lip liner, and an Ultra Satin lip for $30, and the eyeshadow was free. So I just highly recommend this if you're starting out with makeup or you're just looking for an affordable line that is good and trustworthy. Highly recommend ColourPop. And I look forward to trying more of their products, and I'll keep talking to you guys about them. And I think that's it. Oh, I should probably say something like, thanks for watching, or see you guys next time, but I don't know. I don't have all this stuff figured out yet. I don't know. But I hope this was helpful. If you have more questions about ColourPop, feel free to talk to me. I'll put a link below to like their website, and I'll list like the products I mentioned today so you can kind of see a better color. I'm sorry that these colors aren't necessarily, like it doesn't show the best on this camera yet. I'm gonna have to get a better camera and lighting set up. I'm just using natural lighting in my living room right now. So that will get better, but I mean, you can definitely go to the site and check it out. And yeah, so I will see you in my next video.